Good morning, everyone. So just an update from Leanne, Nicole, and Gatful and Irish Luck and all of the above. I'm currently on leave with my husband. However, the struggle and the fighting continues at Checkers Rock Cottage, the only store that we're left with, and then Horizon on a Saturday. So yeah, we lost our food with one small act of kindness at Checkers the Woods colony. Apparently my behavior and who I am is not acceptable, so they've decided not to give us our Saturdays and Sundays, which affects 300 people in a queue in Windsor East and families that need to eat. Then what Rock Cottage is concerned, I'm working nicely with the guys that actually work for us. Slowly but surely we're skills developing. By God's grace, and Mr. Philemon, thank you so much, and Mr. Daniel, Bully, Lindiwe, and all the other managers, thank you so much. And then to all our receiving staff, Rasta, Uncle, Sabu, and everyone else, bye. Thank you so much for working with us. It's been a tough time. And then our volunteers, there's not many of them left. They've all left because I'm a horrible person. You know, I say everybody steals. Anyways, yeah. And then to all the other charities out there that's busy bad mouthing me, screw you too. I was good to you too. Yeah. And then in regards to schooling, my daughter's 6 now. She still hasn't been accepted into any official school. My son of 5 is still not registered with the Department of Home Affairs, although I'm a South African citizen, Namibian citizen, and a British citizen, as well as I can go to the island at any point in time. On a personal level, after being given cannabis laced with weed that I actually laced with crystal, it's been a very hard road of recovery for my family, myself, and to get all the little chemicals in your brain balanced out again and detoxed and all of that. And then an amazing doctor that's been giving us donations for the last, I think he's been giving me a donation since the age of 15. Started with Child and Family Care, and he's still giving us donations. He's almost 70, or he is 70, Dr. Fillion. He has offered his medical services to individuals that cannot afford medical access at the moment. Yeah, those details are available and will be posted all over. He's given us a special rate. It's not free, but it includes medication and decent medical care. Yeah, at 250 rand. Where will you get that? Nowhere. Anyone welcome. So I went to go see him yesterday. Checked blood, sugar, all of that, waiting for results to come back. Then I will be referred back to a facility where I will be starting my official treatment again, and this time going all the way. Yeah, double mastectomy. I've come to the decision, avoiding it and making everybody happy in the process, and pretending to be strong ain't the way to go. I have 3 children that I would like to be there for. My mom passed at the age of 36 from cancer. Yeah, so I'm turning 40 this year, in May to be exact, so I'm a Taurus. My son just turned 16. Been through hell and back. Yeah, very busy with Liberty, Smaller and Unilever, Discovery, Liberty, Alexander Forbes, and then obviously human rights, injury on duty, workman's compensation. I did get feedback from workman's compensation, and I've also been contacted by direct affiliate and HR or person from Unilever called Debbie. Yeah, messages sent. I shared the YouTube videos and everything to them. Lawyer wise, I've got another lawyer that ran away, so yeah, I don't think there's anyone that's got the balls to take them on and actually maybe get paid out in the process. So we're gonna do this the other way. The nice way doesn't work. So yeah, to all of you out there, life's challenging, we're all struggling. Yeah, still going for treatment for bipolar. Actually now going to physically do the whole process with my family, which is very hard for my husband to accept. The whole cancer procedures and all the things that's coming with it. But yeah, I've made it up to here and I'll make it some more. It's God's time, not mine. And I've tried to take my life quite a few times, and He showed me that He will bring me back. Yeah, and only He can. He can give life and He can take life. Only He has the right to do that. And only He has the right to pass judgment too. That much I've learned. So today it's Psalm 25. I've taken Psalms in the New King James Bible that I've got. I have a huge problem with my brain after my injury on duty, where I have memory lapses and I really battle to read. And then I have problems with my eyes as well, and the extreme seizures that I do get, that includes screaming and silent seizures and headaches and everything else that goes along with it. It's not easy. To the Fiat specialists, your revamp's going well. Car's driven successfully 3 days now without making any accidents or wondering if it's going to stop. And thank you so much, our boot can lock. After I've actually been on leave, I will be bringing the car. At the moment it's a little bit difficult, running loads, being on leave, being a mother, fighting fights. Yeah. And then obviously the story between Nosh and Irish Luck is a difficult one, as I've always looked up to Hanneke, which is the owner of Nosh, one of them. I've always seen her as a fighter in life and someone to look up to. I don't like the fact that people out there say that we made money that we didn't. And I don't appreciate the fact that the people that have done the work has never been paid. And I'm really tired of being threatened and being made a bad person at the end of the day. Nosh, we set out there to help you represent Nosh and everything you stand for. All the little videos and all the little prayers and all the little volunteers that went out there to represent you, we said we'd help at a percentage. Okay. So we never made our percentage. No money came in. Some stores like Rock Cottage said they don't want us here. Not because they're against the whole thing. Customers just said it's too much. It's everywhere. And we respected their wishes. And both times that we put someone at Rock Cottage, it cost us a driver, it cost us fuel, it cost us tables, it cost us paper because we have to buy. Nobody supplies. As far as I know, it's an opportunity Checkers gives to organizations to actually generate funds for their projects, while the total cost involved to all of this and what we've lost is we're tallying at 57,000 now total, plus we've got somebody that we borrowed money from to actually fund the fuel and the drivers, which is a private cash loan. Her name's Annie Bongani. We owe her 6,000 rand. We owe Angels Faith money for the training that we did in their facility, on their side. We pay them a daily rate. It should have been 2.5 for that day. All the skills development that we've done so far, they've been kind enough to help us each time where we haven't been able to generate the funds to actually rent the premises or to pay for it. They've also given it to us quite a few times for free. Yeah, we've had people make bottles for us. We've had to buy tins. We've lost our feeding table. Relationships are severely severed in the charity industry because of all of this. As obviously there's a lot of charities that benefit out of Nosh's side of the food. Nosh doesn't own the waste. It's up to the discretion of the store who gets the waste at the end of the day. We have, however, implemented skills development and guys that we give something. Those same guys that's been fighting us at Rock Cottage and at all other stores, and that's been chased away at Felons. Felons, I'm doing an appeal as Irish Luck and Gatful SA. Due to this fight between Nosh, myself, One Small Act of Kindness, Irish Luck, Gatful, and everybody else, there's one main thing that everybody has forgotten about, and that is we're all doing this so people can eat. And at the end of the day, the people that were eating are not eating anymore as a result of all of this. Financially, my family and myself has taken tremendous strain representing Nosh. And then also Colony the Woods, I've been standing in for Kelly for every single Saturday and Sunday. Come rain or hell or high water, Christmas, New Year's, Easter, human rights, whatever it is, I've always been there. Drivers have become greedy, and people that are on medication under care took over and tried to steal the store's food. They made a contribution of fuel which they took with them, and the car, and they collected all the food. And this is how this whole fight started with. It's happened twice actually. We do make use of drivers, volunteers, because it helps us. Our vehicle couldn't get to all the stores at the same time, so cost got extreme. Then we had a little shop in Newlands at the school called Huckleberries. Huckleberries went bankrupt because everything that went in there that was supposed to be sold and money that was supposed to come out of the whole shop thing, and everybody and all the organizations out there that have supplied us, which we've paid thousands of rands. I'm actually going to do a calculation on transporting those goods, blessing those that need them, and then all the rubbish that's left over to actually get rid of it. So it costs us 2 bucky loads to actually get a load. And then most of the nice things are given to organizations like Soweto and those places. So I don't say we've always got shit. We've been helped with nice things, but broken things and odd pairs of shoes and rotten underwear and clothes that have rained wet, and drivers that help themselves on the loads on their way, and then drivers that don't admit that they've actually gone behind my back, phoned my friend, ex-friend, and badmouthed me and said that we're closing. So at the end of the day, guys, none of you like me, but the people must eat. So I'm here at Rock Cottage. I got up at 5 o'clock this morning. I've been booked off with severe lung infection, and then I'm on leave, but I'm here. I'm feeding people as usual, and the later it gets, the more they queue up here. Our main problem at this store is actually the gate, number one, and then there's still no gate. The center management of Rock Cottage is absolutely useless, and I'll probably lose this food too for saying that, but it's the truth. NXT Protection never paid their guys for I don't know how many months. They are the securities in the receiving that's supposed to protect us. It's impossible with crowds of unemployed, hungry people that come out of honeydew, most of them, that come and sit under the tree and wait till they see this car or any other car, and then people get attacked for food. Yeah, so out of self-defense I stabbed someone the other day, and yeah, you take me on for food, I will stab you. You threaten my life or my car or my kids or anything else, I will stab you. It's self-defense, end of point. And I'm a woman. So yeah, nobody died, don't worry. On another note, I'm done. It's not fun fighting with knives to actually get food. And yeah, my phone was stolen. First broken, twice, then stolen. Thanks to my husband for fixing them so many times. And then he's blessed me with a new phone, which I changed the password, and yeah, memory lapses. Forgot the password, so I'll sit and figure it out today. It's been locked for 8 hours. But yeah, our numbers are all on, and then I'm going through a terrible thing with a SIM card that was stolen out of my office at Angel's Faith. That has been used to access email accounts, banking. Yeah, money has disappeared out of accounts. Cash-ins have been made. I haven't been in control of any of my accounts, as my husband has taken over that, my private accounts and my disability, due to the fact that people screw me over and use me, and I end up paying for things I'm not supposed to. Yeah, so that's where I'm at for now. Okay, receiving doors closed. Just waiting. Guys will probably open up soon, then I can load and go, drink my medicine, try and gym. Yeah, today I'm only going to the gym for my husband because I love him. If it was up to me, I wouldn't go. That's how I feel at the moment. I just feel tired, run down and sick. And yeah, to all of you out there that do support us, there's not many of you. Thank you so much. To those that have supported us, thank you so much. To those that we've walked a path with for a season and the season's ended, thank you for the value that you've brought to our lives and the people that we've been able to feed and clothe. What Huckleberry is concerned, I don't have a shop called Huckleberries anymore. I do, however, have a little store at the Linden Market. We sell flowers of hope that are donated to us. Well, we had a lot more when there were more stores helping us. Yeah. At the end of the day, the message out there is I'm taking nobody's food away. Nosh still remains Nosh. The food still remains theirs. As far as I know, I'm still on the groups with my 084 number. I managed to recover my WhatsApp yesterday, which was amazing. Amen. And 23 years worth of contacts. So that's all backed up again. And then I got an IT technician, and yeah, Linden Police Station has a case of fraud, corruption. Then there's one for damages, small claims court, etc. I think I'm done fighting a fight where people think that a WhatsApp message and swearing and all of that's going to solve everything. And by punishing me, you're punishing people that are hungry. And then in regards to school, I've been trying to get my child into a little school and to try and get her there and back with this new law that was passed, that children between the ages of 5 and 6 have to be in school or it's jail time. Yeah. So when you come out of the shacks and your children are very damaged because you were put on disability wrongly, and before that broken so badly that you couldn't fight back in life, and all you want is an enrollment form and somebody to say yes, bring your child. It's all about education, not money or politics or whether you like me or you don't like me. Yeah. I'm considering homeschooling for all my kids. I've had enough of the school system. I'm not happy about the sex orientation and all the shit that they've introduced. So ja, ek's gatvol vir dit ook. En dan, dit kos geld om die kinders skool toe te stuur en klere te koop. Cost money. I don't know where the hell we're supposed to get the money, but anyways. And then SASSA pays you so late if you do get a child grant and you're lucky enough to still get one. Or they haven't taken away your grant as an elderly person because some of your kids maybe sent you money or paid your Wi-Fi. Then at the end of the day, yeah, it comes and I don't know how you're supposed to still take some of that and pay school fees. I don't understand why we're actually paying for schools, guys. It used to be free. Education wasn't an issue. I can honestly say I couldn't go to school because I was too busy trying to help my mum survive. And then, I was too busy running away from children's homes and foster care and jumping over gates and fighting with knives. I ended up in Mitchell's Plain. Very warm community, no matter what anybody says. I was there for a year. I then ran to Hoedspruit to avoid children's homes and the system and the whole social thing and family and all this shit. I was also sold to the Greeks, the Basiliases. Thank God I ran away from there too. Don't know what exactly happened there. Surname was supposed to be changed. Either I picked up a Sanlam policy as Leanne Vasilias with my ID number. Still a bit puzzled about that one, but I'll get to the bottom of that. And then obviously, everything I haven't received and that I've lost, and my mother and my family, will be addressed. And then things that are unresolved in our family in general will be resolved soon. And I think it's time the truth and the whole story is told. Not just one side of the story. Yeah, I am a bad person and I have lost my shit and I did change myself, and thank you. I went to Boston College and I did my matric at the age of 24. Courtesy of my uncle, Peter N.P.C. Boy, donkey. And then the only two other things he ever did for me in my life was to say, I'll never give you money again. And the other one was just make your bed every morning. Thanks. Awesome. And a speech when I went to my aunt's Helen Duplessis, Nelson Page, whatever. When I went to her funeral, I was given a lecture at the grave. I felt like pushing him in the hole, but anyways. And to die weg, fuck you. Yeah, I said it. And all your little shit things. I've been punishing myself so hard for so many years for all the little rules in your little cult, and having so many moral issues, and breaking myself so much for never fitting in with you and your church and your family and everything else. And I am who I am. Wasn't raised by you, any of you. So I'm not proud of what I did in my life or who I've been. Very proud of my husband for changing his and through that changing ours. And then proud of myself for rehabilitating and actually for the first time in my life identifying with the fact that I can now identify when people screw around with your cannabis that you smoke, which is legal. And then obviously also I've had people mess around with my tablets. I can't get tablets at the hospitals. They don't have mental illness as well as rehabilitation as well as medical. And then Windsor Clinic won't help me unless I submit to a COVID vaccine, which was forced upon me in Kalafong Hospital. I was never certified, but injected twice while I was there. And then I'm sitting with all the symptoms of long COVID disease on top of everything else, which is not easy. My immune system keeps crashing. But I have a lot to be grateful for. It's a new day, sun's shining, it's a gift. Phone's going, that's a good sign. Speak to you all later.